back. I feel like it's been a much shorter time between this and the last one than the last one and whatever came before that, but I'm probably wrong. Just feels like it hasn't been as long. Alright, let's get on over. There we are. And I actually remembered to set up the webcam this time. So let's find out more about Nevermind. Let's get right into this. Enter a chilling dream world of whimsy and horror. Closing his heart to reality, our protagonist falls into a deep slumber and awakens in a nightmarish dream world. Hey, it said made in Unity, but at least it wasn't the free edition. In Nightmare is a narrative-driven horror adventure game, combining sneak action with diverse puzzles. Is that what they call it? Sneak action? It follows a young boy in search of the last hope of love, who is working out his own salvation by navigating through his fear. Experiencing effects of a broken family and the heartache it brings, a young child will escape... something? Halloween-appropriate GameFly? Actually, for once, yes, Blondie. Very much by accident. Also, this really just looks like default text for the menu. And... actually, my Patreon people recently did a vote for a Just a Moment video that's coming up, and that also very much by accident wound up being Halloween themed. Oh, that is a default menu. That is very much a Unity default menu. Overclocked scouting distance? I can't wait to figure out what the hell that means. Alright, let's get right into it. Thanks, Unity Engine. I have the Persona 4 theme playing in my head, seeing this image. Default. I referenced that specific episode in the Just a Moment video I'm working on. Not gonna say how or in what context, but that is coming. That just reminds me, there's a coach in the NFL who claims that he remembers his own birth. So they just waved hello? Okay, the movement's gonna take some getting used to. This is how a human talks. Okay, because this is a Unity engine game, if I see anything that looks like two objects potentially colliding with each other, I'm just gonna throw my character at it and see what happens. Okay, we found the sneak part of the sneak action. There's the sprint. And who knows what else these do. Do I need to sprint? Oh, it seems like it just wants me to sprint. And it taught me how to crouch after I already went into the vent. I've already done this a couple of times. Why did the tutorial come later? They kind of just gave up on the rhyme scheme at the end of that, didn't they? Not trying to make a joke or be insulting. This is just a sincere question. Was English the first language of the developer slash whoever wrote this? Because it has that kind of stiffness to the dialogue that makes me think this was run through a translator. Just kind of dropped off of that ladder. Fine, sure. Who's writing this? Oh, don't know if I was supposed to be able to go through here, but there we are. Oh no. Okay, good. Whew. Almost broke something. I've already done that a couple of times, game. He got grabbed by the ghoulies. What happened to the frame rate? Big D? It wasn't me who snuck ahead and scouted the stage. It was the butterfly, I tell you, the butterfly. I thought that was a hookah. No idea what that is? Cool. Wait, hold on. I go into notes, and it shows me an ability list. Okay, though there's outfits to unlock, I guess? Challenges of a sort? It's just the achievement list. And the flow chart of the story. This is, presentation matters in video games. We'll just leave it at that. Wow, the text made the frame rate drop. That's actually kind of impressive. Wow, overclocking is a mechanic. That's just so inherently ridiculous to call it that. Alright, sure. Roll with it. Just like a Jackie Draper, Jackie Paper kind of thing. Was that really necessary? This was a hallway. This was the only way that I could go. Okay, can't touch that. Again, totally unnecessary. Hooray. There's some artifacting on the paper crane. Alright, noted. One second. Alright, there was a certain thing chewing on the webcam cable. And oh, Bikti, please. Bikti has no clipping turned on. Right, I can't do anything with that. Noted. Oh, you had to hold that and then press the item button, otherwise it doesn't really work. Oh, alright. These are mechanics that I wasn't necessarily expecting to be in what claims to be a horror game. Well, Big D's gone, I guess. Alright, well, someone electrified the cart, I guess? Odd, but I guess this is taking place in, like, a dream nightmare world, so... You can't argue it makes sense, but could argue it's appropriate-ish. That enlarge, reduce function is putting in work. Wait, did the monster just, like, teleport away? It just disappeared instantly. Also, what does that say on the sleeve? I'm trying to figure out which way you read this. Is it mirrored? Is it upside down? Is it... Not Pmeder. Oh, so that happened because Big D fucked up. I forgot his name for a moment. Like how it says, click a button on the D-pad instead of press. Just another thing that makes me think this was somewhat awkwardly translated. Oh, this is where I was before. Alright. Are all the keys gigantic and blue like that in this game? That's what they've all looked like so far. Please don't find you. Note written where there is no clear hiding spot nearby. What the hell happened to the shadow? Hmm. You know, with the slats on the right and the, like, wavy effect on the screen, just kind of looks like the character hid in an oven. Alright, I need to pay more attention to the distance. Does she get within 9 every time? Okay, is it gonna stay at 9 this time? No. Oh, okay. That was kind of a weak game over. So you just gotta keep doing this over and over? Like, sequentially knocking over each vase to create distraction after distraction? I'm assuming I'm supposed to run? Okay, so they are smart enough to do that. Okay, got about 13 meters away that time. I'm assuming that the eye means whether it's looking in my general direction or not. For all the tutorials, I didn't see one explaining what that meant. It does kind of take the puzzle out of it when you can just hit a button and automatically see where to go. Okay, I didn't see a map or anything, so... I mean, this isn't bad so far. I'm not especially into it, but it's not bad so far. I'm sure this means something. I have no idea what. am I? What am I? I wouldn't call it a terrifying monster. It's not especially imaginative, I would say. Yeah, just ask all the questions. Just note that a lot of these things, which I'm guessing are relevant to the character, I can't really zoom in on them or make out what some of them are. Give me all of the bloom effects. Well, since we're waiting a bit to load. Wait, are we in a hub world now? What is this? You know, we mentioned Persona 4 earlier, but some of this does sound like stuff from a Persona game. Maybe these are song lyrics. Do you want to rephrase that cavern bit? So, all I gathered from all of that is this is a hub world, and I'm supposed to go somewhere. I'm assuming here. Yeah, they just straight up called them trophies. He has a statue of himself because... Okay, that's collectibles for a puppet show. This is... okay, how much collectible shit is there in this game? Bring up all the memories. Great. Putting the canopy on top actually made it so I cannot see most of this. Good job. Wow, what a sophisticated music player. Great name for a track, too. Start. These are the trophies you would have if you didn't suck at baseball. I'm imagining Bill now with this shopping list of collector stuff and then calculating the percentages of everything on his chalkboard. Oh, who the fuck knows? I have no idea what these exclamation point things mean. Okay, so there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 6 chapters and 3 different endings. And do you think I'm gonna give it enough of a shit to go for multiple endings? I might not even go for one ending, depending how this goes. The completion of the chapter is improved? Again, I'll be looking up details about the developer later because some of this is just phrased strangely. Oh wait, did I start a new chapter? Okay, how long is this chapter gonna... Okay, good. That didn't take as long as I thought it would. Well, better look at the same thing that just disintegrated my double. Sure. Spook, I guess. A quick note about this. When you're saying something and then writing the abbreviation for it, that's typically something you do for, like, a paper that's going to be published in a journal. Not something you're just circulating among, like, your department. And that being said, this does read like something that somebody just lifted from a medical journal. Only without the citations. Yeah, I got it. Is this supposed to imply something else? Like saying I held my hand up in front of my face. It had 5 fingers. This is like saying I opened my eyes and I saw stuff. What's the spook? Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Great. Well executed. Maybe. No. Oh, she cried sadly. Glad you specified. This is not written by a child. Hello, me. Meet the real me. I have a feeling Bill's not exactly sweating bullets in all of this. Okay, that was slightly annoying. Sometimes it wants you to be in a very particular spot. And facing a particular direction. And sometimes it doesn't. I just want a little consistency. Again, this writing. A small, lovely piggy bank gift from the parents that helps the child build the view on money. Also, how small are the dollar bills? Look at the size of them compared to the size of the bank. Are the parents trying to steal our Monopoly money? What's going on? No, no. You're telling me that because I pushed it over there, now he can't grab this, pull it back, and let me climb over the... Ugh. Come on. It's just concept art, I'm assuming? Based on the incredibly plain name and number? And instead of just having the art, they quite literally taped it to a book. Oh boy. Why you gotta be like that, masked man? I have to find it now. I've added and removed things from the soundboard, and it's completely mixed up the order of stuff. Okay.
Yeah. You wanna be in your nightmare? I'm gonna have the stairs for the bears. Cause Bill's got the dream essence, but I'm gonna have the pnumescence. Man, we're just wandering around the bedroom of the shoon. Cause everybody's gotta have the car to go vroom. Man, Bill ain't even got the keys yet, but he gonna have the knees yet for the tea set. Man, this painting puzzle ain't nothing for T-Dubs and Bill. Cause Bill's gonna have the hill for the mill. Man, we don't even know what exactly the puzzle is, but I'm gonna shine a light on this to have the myths. Man, the dream essence ain't going to testing, but I gotta figure out what's the gold by the sun. I wanna play some Golden Sun, cause it's a fun game to play on the run. Man, even in the violets of the lotus field, we got the castle for the White Castle of the Burgomaster.
I hope that suffices. Okay, now is that any different from... Oh, I thought there was another one down here. Alright. Autumn forest covered with gold by the sun. Gold, violet, green, blue, red. Alright, that's a pretty basic puzzle, but that's at least something, I guess. Oh, it just made a key spawn. Why even bother with that and just have the door open? Hold on, this is more important. The go to the bathroom, you're shitting yourself guy shit himself again playing Mafia the Old Country? You know what? That is brand consistency, and I am all about it. And I mean brand in both senses of the term. What did this game become? I hope that the expectation wasn't that I would take this seriously. Pretty sure it was the same consistency by the sound of it. We can only hope. Are these some of the same beach balls that were in, like, Pro Skater 5? For those lame-ass objectives? Am I so out of touch? No, it is the adults who are wrong. I can't tell what in the hell he's doing. Looks like he's freestyling on the butterfly. Wait, what? Maybe in a minute. What is that? Oh, sweet. We got the vinyl. What do you think this track is going to be called? Level 4? Hey, hey. Mm-hmm. Noted. Okay, so it's pretty much... It's actually less than I expected. Hey, soundtrack 37, that's my favorite song. Okay, I thought there was a reason that it was there, but guess not. Maybe. Now, do I have to find the stuff all over again, or... Nope, it's not there. Oh, come on. I couldn't even see the outline of that fence that the thing was guarding until, well, until it was already way too late. Okay, I have a feeling that was supposed to be a bit more intense than it actually was. It just got kind of annoying after a little bit. Oh, already overloaded on Dream Juice. Okay, that actually seems like the way ahead. What? Huh? Hey kids, look, a deer. You ever get the feeling they got a little too caught up in the whole collectible thing? And that, some of it just really sticks out and, doesn't quite gel with everything else in the game. Okay, I was trying to jump and it just wasn't happening. The frame rate really doesn't like this area in particular. That doesn't open up until after you do the thing. I have to kind of judge based on its position relative to the bookshelf next to me where exactly the monster is. Alright, I'm assuming that trophy means I successfully hid from it. Oh. Thank you for getting that, Blondie. Blam! Sorry, I'm using this as a drink break. Alright. Now I gotta pay attention to the distance and the eye. Looks like it tops out at 11 very briefly. Might end up being another one of those games where the I don't hate this badge very much sums up my feelings on it. Like, I don't especially feel much of anything, which means I don't feel hate toward the game. Ergo, I don't hate this. Wait, I've only been playing this for like an hour and change? Hold on. Okay, it zooms in, but it doesn't automatically duck for you. Not that I would expect it to do that. Wait, how do you use the dream orb again? Okay, triangle. Okay, we've just been finding soundtrack. Is this the soundtrack ability? Because that's mostly what I've been using it for so far. Oh, come on. Bill, you're small. You should be able to squeeze through that. Okay, it didn't look like at first you could walk on that. So the puzzle was just walk backwards a little bit and grab the crank. What was even the point of that? Hard to tell if he sat down or just started floating. I'm not even sure what happened. And I don't know what this is. Oh, okay, sure. Maybe? I think you're kind of stunting your child's social skills with this weird way that you talk and are making him talk. That is not how a person speaks. This reads like a high schooler trying to be poetic. But their idea of being poetic is, let's just use, like, break out the thesaurus and swap out words for everything. Like, what is the name of that story? Eye of something? Hold on, I'm gonna look it up, because this is gonna bug the shit out of me if I can't remember it. The Eye of Argon, that's what I'm thinking of. An infamous fantasy story where the guy just used a synonym on everything. Sorry, just the word self-esteem being written over and over has now put The Offspring in my head. Right, yeah. That makes me think I'm gonna need it for something coming up. That's another thing. The game just keeps throwing things at me to improve the power of, or to collect, or to look for. And I'm struggling to keep track of most of it. You're supposed to be distracted. Oh shit, I missed what the note said. You're supposed to be distracted. You know, this seems like the kind of game that you could actually, like, checkpoint abuse a lot. Game seems to like hallways. What other bullshit am I collecting now? We're actually just collecting heart pieces now. Hold on, let me check my Unity checklist. So we're looking for elks, eyes, hearts, feathers, goblets, caskets, orbs, and other orbs. And that's on top of the other various shit like the paper cranes, the ghosts, the lighthouse fragments, the ginger parts. Not as in like red-headed people, but like a puppet named Ginger. Okay, it is actually showing some of these notes now. Granted, they're all kind of written in the same tone, regardless of who wrote them. Following the clues of reality hasn't really yielded anything. Yay. Again, why did they bother taping it to a book? There was another door back here. What about that one? Oh, it's locked. Of course. Hitting me now that, like, even outside of the hallways, how linear some of the design is. The descriptions are for like a disembodied person, but it's the kid who's finding all this stuff and then talking in this disembodied voice about his own things. Also, were we supposed to infer from that this is like a manifestation of like angry mom? Also, watch what happens with the bed when I get too close to the wall. Well, hey! Can I... Hold on. Oh my god, it's for a soundtrack thing again. This really is just the soundtrack ability. Wait a minute. Okay, I thought it was doing the thing with the table that it was doing with the bed. Okay. I just go, I guess? I'm waiting for it, game. Still waiting. Still waiting. We're gonna, you just gonna keep doing this? Oh, you know, the first thing you see when it says exit the dream is the puppet thing with the multiple arms in the room of clocks. And I figure, okay, they're setting up for some kind of chase sequence again. And instead, it's just a long-ass series of hallways, and then it ends. Wow, that really soured my mood. Also great design. You can't see shit when you're walking past this thing. Okay. Oh, why would you make that staircase so long? I already noticed the filler in this game. I'm probably not gonna finish this one. This level, I mean. Wow. What a mansion. Hold on, what was on the other path? If that is another path. Absolutely nothing. Okay, another long staircase. Oh, I was excited for this at first, but it just seems like red light, green light. And the hands don't actually follow you. They're just set to appear in those spots. Oh, that one maybe. That's it? That was it. Underwhelming doesn't begin to describe it. Yes. Mannequins and dolls. People are scared of mannequins and dolls. Just put those in your game. Does it fit the theme? No? Put it in anyway.
Yeah?
Oh. Well, that's the first time I've confirmed you can actually miss a jump. I just solved the puzzle by accident, because I wasn't trying to do that. Again, if this is supposed to be the voice of the child... Huh? Also, why does your divorce agreement look like a multiple choice quiz? Yep, now they're doing the thing. Changing the map once you move away from part of it. Great. Alright, what soundtrack thing are you gonna lead me to now? Of course, I ask a question, of course the answer is 42. Thank you, Hitchhiker's Guide. Yeah, what's going on elsewhere in this room? Oh, we're hiding in the shrubs like this is Monster Hunter now? We are. I don't know what that was, what that did. Goes to drinking, etc., etc. Wow. So, I'm not even sure how to react to what the hell that was. So am I just supposed to camp out here for a bit, or? There was a long stretch where there was just nothing I could use to hide. I can see the edge of their range, but they're not really coming over here. Oh, I see. I didn't know this stretch. I didn't know this walkable area was over here. It's good to know, because I can hide here, I can lower the frame rate here. Oh, are we gonna get caught? You gonna walk right into us? Oh, he just kinda kept on trucking. You can see the light getting cut off at times and not acting like normal light. Well, I'm not sure if the, like, completely stock Unity menus gave it away, but there's some corners cut with this. Let's see how good the hiding actually is. Okay, it looks like that doesn't actually lead any further forward. Worth a shot. Okay, you just go straight across over there. Well, that's for fucking concept art. Oh god, I'm gonna get caught again, aren't I? Okay, actually managed to escape that time. Is it just the one guy? This is how... This is how, like, a teacher from a shitty kids film talks. I thought we were going to get the sewer level. Nope, no such luck. Okay, I'm guessing over here. Yeah. Okay, this stealth section is going on for a while. Also, they just mirrored the signs. Red Hill. Other directions? Are you fucking... It says other directions. But it's upside... First of all, it's not upside down. It's mirrored. And two, neither of those are okay. Wait a minute. I thought we were trying to get into the school. Now we're getting into the forest? Well, a monster was nearby and he didn't activate it, so whatever. I think I'm done. Let's see. Anything? Target is grayed out for some reason. I didn't notice that before, but... What is that usually in the Unity default menu? Okay, there's no credits thing for this. So my initial expectations were pretty low when I saw this. I started playing the game a little, I thought, alright, maybe this isn't so bad. It's not, like... How can I phrase this? It's not something I'm super into, but it at least seems like mostly competent. And I'm not recognizing a shit ton of stock assets or anything, so... You know, maybe it's got something going for it. Then as I kept going on, I kept noticing, like, the long hallway sequences. I kept noticing the pretending to be human style dialogue. The obscene amount of collectibles. And just how much, like, stock, practically unchanged Unity menuing is still left in the game. Like, okay, I can't access it here, but... Just, like, the fucking... graphs for the, like, documents and stuff that you find in the game. Just made everything look like an Excel spreadsheet. And then it had... And then even outside of the long hallways, it had the segments that just went on way too long. And segments where it just kept doing the same thing over and over and over and not really mixing anything up. So, nope. I'm not going to give my, like, personal recommendation for this one. Anyway. I have other things I'm going to be focusing on for the next few days that I want to get done. So I don't know if I'll be streaming much. Then... Well, I will stream at least once before next Thursday, because then I'll be heading out of town for a few days. So once, maybe twice. We'll see what happens. Definitely want to get back to Blasphemous again, because I keep hitting points where I'm like discovering a new thing, and then it opens up more possibilities for things that I saw but couldn't do anything with before. And I feel like I'm getting closer and closer to the point where I can get, like, the... Okay, it's Blasphemous, so there's not necessarily a good ending, but the other ending compared to what I got before. Anyway, let's see who is streaming right now. Not a whole lot of people I follow, actually. Let me check what this person is doing. Okay, now they're about to stop. I guess I can just stop. That's a thing. That's what I'm gonna do. Thanks for hanging out, guys. See you at the next one. Take care.